Oh,
What up? What up?
yo, what up, everybody? Welcome to the 15th episode of the Ham Podcast.
Whoop, whoop, whoop.
Yes, you got Helmke and you got Mike, who I like to consider the Enrique Iglesias
Ooh,
of podcasts.
hold on,
Put a
hold
little,
on.
put a little
Uh,
Latin fever
uh,
in your life.
Love it.
Love it. Love it. What's going on? Our early guests are here already. Welcome in Papa Dallas and Jay Cepeda 83.
Welcome.
Welcome, guys. Mike,
Yo,
talk to me, my man. How has your week been? How was your weekend last weekend? Give us the 411.
well, my weekend has been great. I mean, we had a nice barbecue here at the house,
Oh,
watching the
buddy.
UFC fights. The weekend was great. I mean, besides, I had to recover probably felt like 2 days
Oh,
but my weekend went by quick, and I'm just ready for next week to be over. I only work 2 days next week, and then I'm on a nice holiday break.
oh, lucky you. Lucky, lucky rubber ducky.
Yeah.
First of all, you're underselling it, Mike. It was more than just a nice barbecue. That shit, as the kids would say, was lit.
As
It
the
was
kids would
lit,
say.
as the kids would say.
It was fire. It
It
was
was
on
a fucking
point.
yes, awesome night. I had a great time. You wanna find out if you're old or not? Go party with John and Helmke John and Helmke,
John
Helmke
and
and Mike
Helgi.
for party with Helmke and Mike for a little bit,
Hell
and
yeah.
then let us know how long it takes you to recover. That'll tell you how old you are.
No. We will make you feel like we are younger than you the way we party. Let's put it that way.
Oh man, yes, yes. We take it to a whole nother level. Big shout out, hey M. Lou,
Hello, M.
26,
Lou.
1963. Mike, just a little FYI, Mike.
Yes.
I don't want to get a little sad here or anything, but that's my mama. M.
Yeah.
Lou 2663. That's Mama Helmke right there.
Hello,
That's
Mama
Mama
Helgi.
Helmke. Yes, a big FU to Fancy 08.
Oh, I was
Your
like,
ass is
whoa.
weak too.
Okay, I was just thinking like we were just talking about your mom, and then all of a sudden it was
Sorry,
like F you right after. I was like, whoa, wait.
sorry. Fancy walked in here. He had a beer in one hand and Jake Paul's peepee in the other hand.
Yeah,
You know how Fancy 08 rolls.
that's a Jake Paul fanboy or whatever
Yeah,
you want to call it. Oh, so
exactly.
how was your barbecue? Yes, but else how was your weekend and your week?
Oh, my weekend was great, man. Saturday was amazing. The week, bad allergies, Mike. I've been dealing with the sinuses all week long, man. But hey, ain't nothing gonna stop me, Bubba. Nothing gonna
Nope,
stop me. But
nope.
I will say this: the weekend fights were phenomenal last weekend.
Yes, UFC fights were great,
Oh, who would have thought? Upset of
especially and new. That was great to hear.
didn't see that coming.
Nope.
Blew me away. Did not see that coming.
Me, I
I was
mean,
very surprised.
I mean, I'm not gonna say nobody didn't see that coming because I'm pretty sure there was people that did, especially the ones that either bet for her or
Oh yeah.
are really good fans of hers. I mean, so yes, I didn't see it coming, but man, it was a great fight to watch, though.
Yes, the main event was great. Oliveira and Poirier. You know what? Uh Nothing made me happier than the Monday after when Poirier sent out a tweet. I don't know what's next. I laughed my ass off when I read that tweet because
Wait,
when he
did
beat
you just
Connor,
spell?
when Connor broke his leg, he was all, "Oh, who? I'm Dustin Poirier. I'm the man of the." And now you lose to Oliveira, and it's like, "Yo, what's going on, that Flowski?" And now it's all of a sudden he's like, "I don't know what's next. It's so hard to take this loss." Shut up, Poirier. You're being a crybaby.
Hey, he got dominated,
Oh,
and I mean, what more are you gonna say after you got dominated? Like, talk all the trash you want when you win, but when you get dominated, that's not much you can talk about after that.
and that's what I love about Connor, right? I hate to switch it to this, but when Connor lost to Nate, what did he say? Hey, hell of a fight, Nate. Like, I want a rematch, though, right? Connor was humble in defeat, just like he is in victory. Poirier, though, want to go, and he can't even go cry to his wife because his wife is probably in Connor's DMs again. Hey, Dustin lost. Can we hang out? I need somebody to talk to. She might have been in Charles Oliveira's DMs. Who
Oh
knows?
God,
Crazy, crazy, right? Crazy. But you know what else is crazy, Mike?
what's that? Well, hold on. We got Fancy saying just like you
Oh
and
Lord.
Pong, so I don't know
Oh,
what you said.
First of all, Fancy, let's be honest. Let's call it what it was, right? I had a good night as far as I won one, I lost one, I won one, I lost one. But Fancy, you and I both know, don't ever play Pong with Mike. All right, because the shit changes up.
Wait.
Mike wants to
Hold
make
on.
rules as we go on here.
Hold on. I want to say I am champion. I am champion. That's all that matters. I won the last match and I'm champion.
Guys, let me ask the people in the chat something. Everybody in here, I'm sure, has played beer pong.
Man, someone's butt or asshole must be hurting. I don't know. Here we go. Let's see. Pucker up. Let's go.
If let's say I'm on one side, Mike's on the other. Mike takes his shot. I swat it. It bounces off the wall.
The wall.
Right?
That's out of bounds.
Yeah. Bounces off the wall and then bounces into one of the cups. That's a 2-cup. That's a 2-cup swat. Fancy says it's 2 cups.
Fancy's going to agree with you regardless, no matter what you say.
Mike, however, says, nope, didn't count. Nope, doesn't count.
Doesn't count. Wasn't
Changing
within
the rules.
Wasn't within the boundaries of the table.
Jason Brothers 83 says he doesn't know. He's never had alcohol. I'm gonna call BS. I'm gonna call BS right now. I know Jason Feather. I've had alcohol with you, Jason Feather.
Hey, and I agree with Dallas. I'm the champ. I'm the champ.
Should have at least been one. First of all, he's not even calling you the champ. He was calling Charles Oliveira the champ.
No, he was talking about me.
Jesus. You know, Mike, I just want to let you know, I didn't want to say nothing, but they all said they're my friends now. All right. These guys are my friends. They're no longer yours.
That's fine.
Okay. No.
I'm happy to share.
No, yes. But like I was gonna say, Mike, we're talking about it being a crazy night. You know what else is crazy?
What's crazy?
Can I ask you a question? And I want you to be honest.
Okay.
You ever smoke crack, Mike?
No.
Have you ever smoked crack?
I mean, I've never had the urge to, and I've never have. No.
Well, I don't know if you know this, Mike, but there's a thing called crackheads. Okay?
I mean, I've heard of crackheads. I've heard of people smoking crack. And yes, I've heard of all of it.
So apparently, right, in Vegas, right, there's sanctioned gambling, right, in Vegas. Mm-hmm. Gambling sanctioned. Well, New York said...
So are prostitutes, but okay.
Yes. Well, correction. They're what are they called?
Sex workers?
No, they're called...
Escorts?
Escorts, yes, okay. Not prostitutes. Because
I mean, that's just like a fancy word of saying prostitute. Come on, let's be real.
You know what I mean? But that's sanctioned. New York said, hold my beer. Check this out. We're going to go ahead and sanction smoking crack in New York.
Wait. New York is going to sanction a... safe injection sites. Okay.
Yes.
I get it now. Yep.
They're going to put up sites where people can go in there and safely smoke crack. Put the link in here. Yes, put the link in there. Jason Feather 83's mind was just blown.
Okay, well, this is just an Instagram post. It's not a full story, but I'm pretty sure you can find a full story if you wanted to read a full story.
I will say this: when you click on the Instagram post, it'll take you to CNN News, and it has the full story on there.
Does it really?
Yes, I went and Mike, come on, I do my research, Michael.
I know.
I do my research.
I clicked on it. It didn't bring up anything. Damn it. I believe you.
Yes. Or if you want, you can also go to CNN News, the website, click on search, click sanction crack or New York sanctions crack, and it'll have the article there for you as well.
Sanction crack. That almost sounds...
Yes.
Okay. So,
it sounds very unbelievable.
So, wow. So what made them decide that they are going to do safe injection sites?
Well, from what I understand is that, I mean, like any other place, right? If people have people smoking crack, usually those are the people that they smoke crack, they overdose, they die, whatever they do, right?
Yeah.
They wild out, they get crazy, whatever's happening, right? So the idea behind this is if you come here and you do it the right way, you won't die. You can get yourself a really good high, but you won't die. We won't allow you to overdose. We're going to sanction it here. It's going to be a safe spot. You don't have to worry about being killed after you get high or anything like that. You just kind of relax and enjoy your high. What the fuck?
Well, I mean, okay. I can see what they're trying to do because, yes, there's a lot of places where people are Smoking crack, yes, you don't know how safe they are, if they're dying or not. I mean, I'm pretty sure they know they're dying if something happens, but I mean, if this is a way to make it
Mike,
safer for them, I mean, cool. But I still think it's weird because you are allowing someone to smoke crack and do drugs. I just don't
Mike,
know where this is going after. Like, I don't understand it.
let's think about this, Mike.
Mm-hmm.
Texas won't even legalize marijuana.
Check. I'm gonna make marijuana safe sites.
Right?
That's what I'm gonna do. Yep.
It's like Texas won't legalize marijuana, yet New York's going to go and put crack smoking safe sites.
Yeah.
Like,
Wait, do you bring your
what?
own crack or do they have their own crack?
No, crack is not provided. You
Okay,
must bring your own.
I was just wondering. I mean, shit, if
BY
it's free, I'm on my way. No.
B oh,
No, I'm just kidding.
BYOC.
I won't do
Yeah.
crack. Hell no.
BYOC, bring your own crack. So
I mean, I have a crack. If I bring that,
but then I mean it's gonna become a hotspot, right? You're cocaine's a hell of a drug. That's right, baby. So I mean, what's gonna happen, right? You're gonna have the dealers that are standing right outside of these fucking safe spots. Like, hey man, you about to go in? You need some extra? Here you go. I'll sell it to you for this. It's gonna become
No.
like a drive-through for crack.
You have a mayor talking with certain drug dealers saying, "Hey, we're going to sanction you to sit out here to sell the crack before they go in." But
Yeah,
we get a little small like tax thing on that. Okay.
exactly. But here's the problem:
Okay.
the places that they're putting these up at, other local businesses are starting to um are starting to say, "Hey, we're out of here. Like, we don't want our business to be around a safe spot for smoking crack." So, um, these other small businesses, whether it's restaurants, whether it's, little corner store, whatever it is, they're starting to pack up and go. They're very unhappy that New York is allowing this to happen. And, that I agree with them though. I wouldn't want if I had a little bistro, right? A little bistro on the corner of 183rd and 255th Avenue. I don't know, I made that up, right? But
Sounded
as
good to
my
me.
right? But as my clientele sitting out in the patio of the bistro eating their nice bagel sandwich, right, with ham and turkey with it, with the nice little honey mustard spread, as they look across the street, you got crackheads getting high legally,
I don't
getting
know.
high.
Before the high part, I was getting hungry from what you were saying.
Maybe we should open a bistro,
That
Mike.
sounds good. Hey, and a brewery right across the street.
Yes. So Jace Brother 83, yeah. Okay, so that exactly. So they're providing chairs under tents to allow for cooling temps. So it's like, hey, while you overheat with that crack, we're gonna allow you to just chill here, just relax,
I mean,
enjoy that high.
I agree with the businesses. I wouldn't want to be next door or across the street. I mean, I don't know because I haven't seen an actual place besides this picture in the Instagram. But like, are they just once they get injected, do they just leave? Is there like a back area that's still like high fence that where you can't see anything? I don't know.
There's
But
only one way to find out, Mike. You got to go to New York.
all right, I'm going to take a road trip to New York, guys. I'm going to provide great coverage of this new NYC injection site. I'll come back to you next year with more information. Back to you,
And
John.
and as soon as you come back, I'm checking your arms.
Okay.
I'm checking your arms. I'm checking in between your toes.
Damn it, toes. You got it. Shit.
And Flowski, yes.
He didn't
I
say
believe
butt
I want to
cheeks.
try me some of that cocaine. In case y'all don't know, awesome movie. Walk Hard. Beautiful movie. Dewey Cox story. Walk Hard. That's what he's referencing. Love that movie. But yeah, guys, that's just it's mind blowing. It lets you know where the world is going these days. It's like, hey, we know COVID's crazy. We know that's happening. But guess what, guys? Don't worry. Come to your local neighborhood tent, enjoy a chair, and smoke some crack here. You'll be okay. Have a good time.
I mean, I'm gonna have to contact our mayor and be like, or governor and be like, I need a safe site of marijuana very soon. Hey, if New York can do crack, I could do marijuana here. Let's do this.
That's called our house. All right.
No, I need it to be legal. I need it to be legal.
But yeah, man, it's I don't know. And all this talk about cocaine, I promise I'm not wiping my nose for that reason, guys. I've got very bad. So I just realized, like, I'm looking at the cocaine part, and I'm like, oh man, No, guys, my allergies have been bad all week. The mountain cedar in the air has been destroying me. I promise you, you don't have to put two and two together. I'm okay. All right.
We'll have to do an intervention.
Right? No, John, no more cocaine. I promise I'll only do PCP next. No.
Wait, did you say pee next?
No, PCP.
Oh,
PCP.
sorry, I
Yes.
heard something different. My bad.
No. Calm down there, Mike. I know how excited you
No,
got there.
no, I was not.
Papa, you heard how excited he got,
I
Papa.
was not getting excited for that. No,
Flowski, you heard it. You
no.
heard it. Mike got
So,
excited when PP was
I don't
mentioned.
know. Someone's got to go to conscious there when I said pee. So I'm just saying.
Yep, we heard it. We heard it. Papa heard it. Flowski heard it. Godly, that's my co-host, everybody. Co-host that can't read and loves PP.
What?
All right.
That's it. This, you know what? We're gonna just take Mr. Humpy off the screen here. We don't need him anymore.
I love it. I love it. All right. Enough about the crack, Mike.
Okay.
Enough about the crack, right? Let's talk about something crazier.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
I think these guys might have been smoking crack when they did this, right? SpaceX.
Uh-huh.
You know what SpaceX is, right?
Yes, I know what SpaceX is.
For the people in our chat, let them know what SpaceX is.
SpaceX is what's his name? I can't think of his name. He runs Tesla.
Elon Musk.
Thank you, Elon Musk. So he basically is basically testing rockets so that they shoot rockets up into space. Rockets can come back down safely, so we don't pollute, space. And they come back down safely, and then they can reuse them or break them down to make more parts later. So he's been doing a lot of space satellites being shot into space, and then the rockets come back down, which is really cool because I'm not saying NASA couldn't do it, but NASA did not have the funding to do any more space exploration or space, like building. But Tesla has been doing it. And
what does that say, though?
What
does that say about the world we live in? NASA didn't have enough funding, but one guy said, "Don't worry about it. I got this."
Yeah,
I'm Elon Musk. I got enough money to do this.
Now I don't know the beginnings of him, so I don't know like how rich he was before. I mean, I don't know, but yeah, you're right. One person says, "I'm going to do this, make this happen because I can, and I'm going to do so much more than what NASA probably has done or could do," which is crazy. Like I know he wants to do like colonize Mars. I mean, he wants to do a lot of stuff.
Bro, what if Elon Musk is an alien?
I mean, it's possible. But the one thing that I do not like that SpaceX has been doing, I keep saying Tesla, but SpaceX, sorry. So they have moved their what do you call it, like corporation or their area, and around their launch sites are homes. So what they've been doing is offering people money for their houses, so basically clear them out. Problem is that they have been lowballing these people for their homes. Like here's an article if you guys want to read along the way. They offered this family or lady or $150,000 for the house, but that's only a third of what their house actually costs. I mean that's insane. It's like saying, "Oh, hey, I'm Elon Musk with SpaceX, and here's 150 grand. I'm pretty sure you're gonna take it." It's like, no, my house is worth more than that. Like, I need something worth my house. Like, what the hell?
Elon Musk wipes his ass with 150 grand.
Well, yes.
That's nothing for him. So it's like, that's what you're gonna hand out? Like, really? Like, I mean, I'm pretty sure the guys that put up those signs, "We buy cheap houses" or whatever, those yellow signs on telephone poles.
Yeah.
They probably offer more than what Elon Musk offered that poor lady.
Every launch, now I don't know numbers. I'm pretty sure each launch is in the millions. Okay?
Yeah.
So to smack these people in the face and lowballing them for all their, for their homes. Now, I'm pretty sure some have taken it because some people may need the money, of course. But the ones that are not taking it because, hey, my house is worth 750 grand, but you're only going to offer me 150? Like, no, I'm not taking that. Yeah. Like, screw you.
And this isn't regular land, if I'm not mistaken. When I read the article, we're talking like lakefront houses. Like,
yes.
This is like on water. Like, on waterfront houses, nice neighborhood. I think they said the houses in that area usually go for like 300,
Mm-hmm.
$400,000.
About 350, 400, and then of
Yeah,
course, I don't know, but that was just average. That's average.
yeah. And this dude is saying, hey, or how does hold on? Let me do my best.
Okay, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yes, I'm Elon Musk, and I know I'm worth billions of dollars, and I started Tesla and SpaceX. However, for your house, I will only give 150,000. Take it or leave it, you piece of shit.
It's like,
Like
what?
I'm pretty sure that's how it went.
So, do I get any stock in SpaceX? No.
That's
Well,
probably what I would say. I'd be like, look, bro, give me 150 G's, and I need 10% of stock shares for SpaceX.
yeah, I want Tesla, SpaceX, and whatever other business you've
Yeah.
got. He's like,
No, there,
no,
there you go. I'd say 150 grand. Give me a brand new Tesla, and then some shares. Not even shares. Just give me some stock
yeah, stock,
in
yeah.
freaking SpaceX. I want the car, the 150 G's, and some stock, and I'm all right. You can have it. Matter of fact, I'll come by and cut the yard for you, my man. All right.
Yeah, for you.
you know.
What
So
was
so
it?
Flosky,
Uh-huh.
yeah. So Flosky was saying right that he's going to Tesla tomorrow. That that they're being paid 3.5 million for their company to help get a project going for Tesla for Elon Musk, right?
And that's 3.5 million for a project.
Yeah, for a project,
Wow.
right?
Okay.
And I agree with Flosky. That's it's nothing. That's chump change for Elon Musk, man. But he's paying him to take his equipment tomorrow down there. Yeah, so Elon Musk is paying him to take his equipment down there and everything. And Flosky's saying, but what hurts the most is Elon Musk doesn't even know his name. Flosky, I'm
He's
gonna
gonna be
tell you
like,
right now.
he probably just said, This is a guy from this company. All right, cool. That's
Yeah,
it. Yep. He won't even ask his name if he doesn't even meet him.
I would say, how much am I getting paid to take my equipment? That much? Okay. I don't give a fuck if you know my name or not. I'll be there tomorrow morning. You want me to spend the night? I'm gonna spend the night. Elon, you want me to hold it while you pee? I got you, bro. Throw in another couple grand.
I'm thinking of like Independence Day, where the father of oh god, Jeff Goldblum, where his father
Yes.
goes, "You don't think they pay $10,000 for a toilet, or was it
Yeah.
something else for like I
Yes.
forgot what he says." That was funny. I was thinking, shit, he probably pays
Oh man.
who knows how much. He probably has a gold toilet and gold
Elon
toilet
Musk
paper.
probably has like you ever seen that movie? Oh man, what's the name of that movie? Where the daughter starts dating the rich tech guy. He does video games.
Oh, I don't remember.
I don't remember the name of the damn movie, but his toilets, they're not even like they're like bidets built into the toilets. It's not even two separate things. You push a button and it goes whoosh. Just cleans your butt right
Like
out
that
for you. Yeah,
swoosh.
whoosh.
I've
Yeah, that's
never used a bidet. I mean, now that we're talking about that, I've never
yeah,
used one.
neither have I.
I
Has
want.
anybody go ahead.
No, go ahead. You go ahead.
No, I was gonna ask if anybody in the chat used a bidet, let us know what it felt like.
Yeah, we're just pawns. I'll hold it, but pay me.
Hell yeah.
I want to see. Okay, I will do a bidet, but I want to see three seashells. Now, if you know what three seashells refers to, you get bonus points in my book. You know what that
Yeah,
is, John?
I know what it
Okay,
is.
well, don't say it if you know.
I'm not gonna say it yet. Forget about it. Don't worry about
Forget
it.
about it. But going back to Elon Musk and SpaceX and Tesla, it doesn't matter. He owns both. But that's still a slap in the face for. So yeah, they were
Oh,
saying. So they're saying that house was like around 750 because it's a third, but it's just like crap, like,
why him? That's the name of the
or
movie.
they said close to 750,
Yeah.
but still, I don't want 150 for my 700 or 650 or whatever house, how much it costs. Like, I want close to what my house is worth, and then I'm out. Peace.
Yeah, I mean, look, kudos to that lady, man, for standing her ground, right? Kudos to her for not saying, being kind of starstruck, like, oh, Elon Musk wants to buy my property. Kudos to her for being like, no, I don't care who you are. That's not enough money. Like 150 G's, no way.
Actually, movie was not why him.
What was it?
Demolition Man.
No, we're talking about the one where I was talking about
Oh,
The girl that married the tech guy.
shit. I gave up the 3 seashell one. Shit.
Yes, Demolition Man.
Damn it. But yeah,
Yes.
Demolition Man was the seashells. I
Oh,
wanted to say it's she for some reason, but seashells.
Flowski knew what you were talking about before you said it. He said, "Have me dye my hair blonde," and then
Oh,
he'll go
yeah,
do the
yeah.
thing. Yes, I'll have to be what's his name?
Wesley
Yep,
Snipes.
Wesley Snipes. Yep.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what? Maybe I'll do blonde one day. Right? Blonde seems to be back in style.
What? I'll have to see this. If you do it, and you know what? I will even pay for the blonde hair dye to
I
have it
bet
done.
you would,
I
sucker.
want to see you do it.
I look like Tito Ortiz, bro, back in the day.
Well, just don't get knocked out because he gets knocked out all the time.
Yeah, he gets knocked out. All right, so we're talking about money, right?
Yeah,
People who got lots of it.
which I
You know
don't.
who else has lots of? Yeah, neither do I. But you know who else has lots of money?
Ooh,
Our good old buddy Shaquille O'Neal. Our good old buddy Shaq-a-Roni.
he does have lots of money.
The big Aristotle. The big cactus. Or as I like to call him, the big slow talking dummy.
Hey, but that
Right?
guy's got his hand in everything.
Talks like this and tall. My
Hey,
name's Shaquille O'Neal.
he talks like that. He can't hit free throws, but that boy. Okay, it's not boy. Sorry.
Oh,
That man.
wow. Say that again, Mike. That
Oh
what?
no.
That what, Mike?
Oh, you're so dumb. That man is very, very smart in business.
Oh man. I mean, he's got what? He's got, of course, his NBA money.
Mm-hmm.
He's got Papa John's money. He owns, I think he said like 30 Papa John's or something like that.
Something like that.
I mean, the guy's got, I think he owns like some Wendy's. Like the guy's got his hand in all kinds of stuff, man. And you know what? You know what I like is the way he kind of raised his kids as well.
Yep.
I remember he said that one story where he was like, "Yeah, my kid said I want this, I want that." He goes, "What? We're not rich." He goes, "Yeah, we are." He goes, "No, I'm rich. You're not rich."
Exactly. This is my money. This is what I built.
Yeah,
You didn't build anything. This is not your money.
that's
So
right.
I agree.
Yep. But so talking about Shaq's money, right?
Mm-hmm.
So in case we got a bunch of young people in here, I don't think we have that many young ones. Looking at the list of names, some older gentlemen like us. So Bill Russell, one of the most famous NBA players of all time.
Great, great athlete.
I mean, one of the greatest, man. I mean, he played in an era where, I mean, where it was still a white guy's league.
Mm-hmm.
He was one of the first African American black men to come in and really dominate in the NBA. 13 rings with the Boston Celtics. I mean, phenomenal player. He's done it all. He held so many records. Even though a lot of these younger guys are now starting to take over those records, right? He'll forever be a legend, man. I mean, it's funny because if you ever watch the All-Star game or something like that, when these big-time NBA players see Bill Russell, they're like little kids. They run right over to him, like, "Oh, Mr. Russell, Mr. Russell." It's amazing to see that on TV. But apparently he's auctioning off a bunch of his stuff.
Yeah.
And some of those are the championship rings. All 13 NBA championship rings are being auctioned off.
Well, I think I read he decided not to do all 13.
Okay.
So I
All
think
right.
he's keeping a few of them, and I don't have that article, but I think he said either he was keeping the first and last, or he was selling the first and last and keeping the rest, or something like that.
Yeah, either way, they're all worth some money.
Oh yeah, of course.
I think he's even selling like jerseys that he wore, basketballs where he won his NBA championships, all kinds of stuff. Well, Shaquille O'Neal said, "You know what? I'm gonna buy every last one of those rings. Every last one of those rings that he sells, I'm buying." And he goes, "Matter of fact, I might want to buy that and that." He wants to buy almost a damn whole collection.
Yep.
And he's got the money to do it.
He did say the rings, no one's going to outbid him. And then I think
Yep.
there was they were on the set of TNT. Charles, what's the other guy? Kenny, and what's the guy next? I forgot all of them that were on there. But they were saying, well, if Michael Jordan goes in the mix, you don't have more money than him. And then they were named somebody else. You don't have more money than him. He goes, no one is outbidding me on the rings. So whatever rings he does get, Supposedly he's going to outbid anybody, so we'll see.
That's a good question. Who do you think has more money, Shaq or Jordan?
Oh, Jordan for sure. Dude,
I don't know. I don't
Jordan
know.
still makes tons of money off his Nike contract and his or his Jordan shoes. And then he's got jerseys that are in college. He's got, I mean, trust me, that Jordan
Yeah,
brand has not gone
I
down at all.
agree. I agree. But when we look at the big picture, Shaq, all the shoes, the Shaq shoes that he sells at Walmart,
Mm-hmm.
right? Think about how many parents can't afford Jordans and they go to Walmart to buy those Shaqs, right? Then you got his jerseys that sell from LSU,
Mm-hmm.
from high school, right? From NBA, the Magic's jersey, the Lakers jersey, the Suns jersey, the Heat jerseys. Then you look at the Papa John's money. Then you look at the general money that he does with the car insurance,
Mm-hmm.
right? You look at all these other what other I forget the other businesses he owns, right? And it's like I think it's a lot closer than people think when it comes to the money.
Well, do you want to know? I just Googled the amount. You want to know?
Oh, well then let's see.
Okay, so Shaq's net worth is 400 million.
Okay.
Jordan's net worth is 1.6 billion.
Is it all because of Jordan, like the shoe? Is it because of the
Well,
shoe?
I didn't go like that far, and like I'm just looking at net worth. That's it. So Jordan is worth a lot more. So if Jordan really wanted to outbid Shaq, he would. He could.
You know what? I always stand by what I say. Fuck Jordan. All right.
So.
How about that?
Hey,
How
you know what
about
you
that?
did not do? You forgot to say the latest follower on the channel.
Oh, yes. I'm sorry. Yes. Let's welcome in CM Hall 3. Thank you for following the Ham Podcast, our latest follower, CM Hall 3. Welcome.
Yep. Welcome.
Holla.
Welcome to the Ham Podcast. Appreciate it.
Yes. Thank you for the follow. We appreciate that.
Oh yeah, Space Ape said also the movies he's in as well, like Jordan.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, Shaq has been in some movies too, like
Icy
Shazam
Hot.
or Icy Hot. Like you said, General. I forgot someone said that in the chat.
Not to mention, Shaq has a record that came out, back in the day.
Oh,
He
that's
had a he
true.
had a rap CD.
That's true. And I used to like that CD.
Yep. Shaq Fu. I mean,
Wow. I mean, I remember all of those, but just like, wow. You go back to think about all of
yeah.
that. It's like, wow, that's great. He said,
What was
whoa,
that movie he
hey,
did? Steel?
Steel. Oh, Shaq was in that one basketball movie where
Yeah, Blue Chips.
was it Blue Chips?
Yeah, where he was being recruited.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You remember his name in there?
I don't, but that's a good movie though.
I believe it was Andre Godot. Badeau. Andre Badeau.
I'm
He
gonna
was
look it
from
up.
Louisiana.
So
I think
blue.
I think it was Andre Badeau.
Oops, I can't even spell.
Yep.
Shaquille O'Neal. Actually, wait. What'd you say?
I think it was like no. It's Neon Bordeaux. Neon Bordeaux.
Okay, you got it. Yeah, damn it. I shouldn't. I should just like went through with it. Yep, you got it.
Yeah. Neon Bordeaux. Yep.
Yeah, that's right. Penny Hardaway was in there. Like, man.
Yeah. Penny Hardaway, Shaq. I don't think the white boy that was their classmate was a real player. I think he was an actor.
Yeah, he was an actor. You're right. Yep.
Yeah. But I mean, then you had some little pop-ups in there, like Bobby Hurley was in there. And then you had Coach Knight that did a little appearance in there.
Yep. Man, I'm gonna have to watch that movie like this weekend now.
Oh man,
I'm just saying.
that movie's awesome. That movie's awesome.
All right,
I still
Flosky.
remember.
He said he has
Yes,
to go. His phone's about to die. So appreciate you hanging out with us.
appreciate it,
And
Flosky.
we'll see you next time. We're not gonna be, or just so you know, we won't be here until after the new year. Holidays coming up, so we'll see you next time. Appreciate you.
That'll be on the 7th, Friday the 7th.
Yes.
We'll be back.
Unless anything changes, but yes, the 7th.
Yes. But yeah, man, Shaq's bigger than life. Big personality, big money. Kudos to Shaq. And you know what? I think if anybody does get those rings, I wouldn't mind them going to Shaq because I think he'll take very good care of those rings.
I agree. I mean,
yeah.
So I don't think it ever said, and if it did, I missed it. But why do you think he's selling them instead of trying to give them away to like family?
If I remember correctly, it was for charity.
Well, yes, but I mean, I know it's for charity, but I feel like a lot of athletes rather pass it down to their family.
Yeah.
Because a lot of times they're like, "Here, I want to just give to my family," and then what they want to do with it, they do with it. Do you think maybe he has no family he wants to give it to, or does he really want to do it for charity? Do you?
Yeah, I mean, that's a good question, man. I think he's the only one that can answer that, but I mean, that happens a lot, right? You see it all the time where somebody's a big celebrity and the family only goes to them when they need something, right?
True.
So I wouldn't be surprised if that's the case where he's kind of like, you know what? No, I'm not gonna do that. Uh, like what was the movie? With Clint Eastwood, Gran Torino.
Mm-hmm.
Instead of giving the car to his granddaughters, who that's all they wanted from him.
Yep.
Oh, your car, granddad. He gave it to the Middle Asian. I forget where he was from, but the Asian kid. You know, the neighbor,
I think there were.
Filipino or something.
Oh, I can't think right now.
Yeah, they were something Asian. Not to sound racist, I'm sorry,
Yes.
but
Yeah, I forgot.
the
I forgot. I forgot right now. But
yeah,
yeah, maybe South Korean. I can't remember.
yeah, but he gave it to him, right? So that could be the case. Bill Russell could say, you know what, nobody in my family deserves this, or his family might know that he's that big of an advocate for donating to charity,
True.
and so it's only right for him to give it to charity.
And I agree because there's a lot of times, like you're like, hey, this is my family, and they don't even come see me. They don't even like appreciate me. Even if it is
Vietnamese,
Vietnamese. Okay, yes, thank you, appreciate you.
yes, thank you, X Space.
So I agree with that because I mean, after a while, it turns out to like they're not my family. Like I don't even feel any connection with them. But yet all they
Yeah,
want from me is this or this, and it's just like no, I'd
yeah,
rather, like I said, I'd rather give it to someone else that's going to appreciate it.
yep,
Or in his case, I'm gonna give it to charity where it can do like more than giving it to family. Which yeah, I agree with that. I agree with that.
yeah.
Yeah.
I agree. But we're talking about Shaq being bigger than life and all this stuff, right? We talked about SpaceX earlier. Let's put those two together, Mike. What happens when you put those two together?
I don't know. What do you get?
You get a big ass planet that's found, bigger than life, bigger than life.
I was trying to figure out how I should say that. But I was like, I'm gonna let you say it. I don't know.
I'm the potty mouth here. No, yeah, man. I mean, you're the one that actually was telling me. I think it was you that was telling me about this.
Yes.
So now,
It's just the big ass planet part. I didn't know
yes,
what we're gonna say there.
yeah, no, but NASA was out doing what NASA does, and exploring the universe and all that stuff, looking for Marvel comic characters and everything, and and they actually found a planet that is 10 times bigger
Hmm.
than Jupiter.
Yeah, that is insane.
I mean, whoa.
I mean, I don't like. Of course, they were saying that they never anticipated a planet could be that big, but then I think they were saying that that planet is, I think, bigger than the suns that are in its solar system.
Yeah.
And
Yep.
but now there's two suns. I don't know if you read that. So that solar system has two suns, and there's. I'm not saying they're small. I'm pretty sure they're bigger than Earth's comparison, but not bigger than that planet. But the double star radiates a lot of radiation,
Yeah.
and they were saying that this planet is really far away, so it can survive and live. But yeah, it's 10 times the size of Jupiter, which is nuts. So it's bigger than its own suns, even though there's two of them.
Yep.
Like man, so they never thought a planet could be that big,
Yeah.
which is pretty
I
crazy.
I agree with Jay Cepeda. Leave it alone.
Yeah.
Leave it alone.
Well,
Let it
I
let it do
feel
its thing.
I feel like when it comes to space, right? We anticipate or we think what could be there, and I'm pretty sure there are things that defy the laws of gravity or you
Oh
know
hell yeah.
smash anything that we think could be out there. Like this one, 10 times the size of Jupiter, which we didn't think a planet could be that big. There was even a time too where they didn't think a solar system could have two suns like next to each
Yeah.
other. They thought it could only have one sun. So it's when it comes to space, we don't know anything. I'm gonna just say that.
Let me put it to you like this. Out of all the water we have here on Earth, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think they said only like 10% of the oceans have actually been uh uh you know discovered or investigated, right?
Only one
Uh,
percent. of
Only
deep
1%.
of deep sea ocean. Yes.
Yeah, only 1% of deep sea ocean has actually been investigated, inspected, whatever you want to say, right? So you know damn well we don't know what the hell's going on out there.
Yeah, if we only explore 1% of our own ocean, I mean, or the deep ocean, which is where we're not going. Yeah, we
Yes.
don't know anything in space. We probably know like 0.000000001% of outer space. That wasn't even an accurate number, which is probably
Like,
not.
what if, right? And first of all, Jason Feather, all right. Hey, then you know shit gets that big then, you know? Hey, but but what if like I hate to do this. But what if like Marvel has some truth to it, man? What if there's like a Captain Marvel out there just fucking saving universes, bro, that we don't even know about?
I mean,
We don't even know about it because they're
it's
so big out there.
I always feel like fiction has some kind of truth to it. Like when we talk about like medieval times and there was dragons and vampires and whatever. Now
Yeah.
maybe there is no truth. They just took a scary moment and made that. Who knows? Um, I mean, I feel like there could be anything out there. It could be Jedi's. There could be Siths. There could be Marvels.
You would go straight to that.
There could
You
be
would go
Marvels.
straight to fucking Star Wars.
Hey,
You would go straight to Star Wars.
I would love to have a spaceship, and I would love to have a lightsaber. Sue me, sue me.
You know, would that spaceship be called the Falcon Millennium?
No, it would be Millennium Falcon.
Millennium Falcon?
Even if it didn't look like it, I would still name it Millennium
Yeah,
Falcon. Yeah,
I know that. I know
yeah.
this.
Uh huh.
I know my best friend. I know what
Hmm.
you like. You
Yep. And
know,
I would have me a Chewbacca on my seat. I will find me a little Yoda or a big Yoda.
bro, I can be your Chewbacca.
All right. We got to build a C-3PO. I'm down with that too.
I'm down with that. We'll just for now, we'll borrow Chris Paul. He's CP3. We'll just use him for now.
Yeah. Well, we'll go since we're talking about basketball. Let's talk about one quick basketball
Oh,
milestone that was just passed, and
talk to
then
me.
we're going to talk about some issues going on with the NFL. But
Talk to me.
did you see that Steph Curry now
Ooh,
leads the 3-point record? I don't know if you saw that or not.
I did, man, and that's a bad boy.
That's a bad boy.
That's a bad boy. He's a bad boy. I mean, like I said, I think I said it last week. Greatest shooter ever.
True.
Greatest shooter ever.
And now we say bad boy because he's younger than us. That's what I was saying about Shaq until I was like, wait, no, Shaq's older than me, so I can't say boy.
I don't know if that's why you're saying it
Oh,
like
whatever. Don't make it out to be like that.
no, I'm just playing.
But no, yeah, I mean, dude, just think about how young he is, right?
Yeah.
How quickly I mean, yes, this is a new league, different league. This is a shooters league right now, like a big
Yep.
time shooters league. He destroyed that record. And now
Yeah.
I say destroyed because of how quickly he did it. Ray Allen
Yep.
did it when he was in his early 40s.
Yeah.
And I forgot how old Steph is, but dude, he's got many years left in him. That record is
Oh.
only going to get larger. I don't know if anybody else is going to beat that record anytime soon, unless
Yeah.
for some reason someone else is just as good as him, or just like he can get the ball, shoot it like full court, make a three every single time. But I doubt that will ever happen. But it's insane. I mean, props to him. That's an awesome achievement to have, and he's just going to keep adding to it.
Absolutely. Absolutely,
And I'm
man.
glad you took it from Ray Allen.
Yeah. Yeah. F Ray Allen, bro. And you know what? I didn't even like Ray Allen when he got game. How you gonna call yourself Jesus? That right there deserved you to get your record beaten. Jesus Shuttlesworth.
They
Come
said he
on.
thinks he's either 32 or 33.
But here's the thing, man. He can play for quite a while because this league now, it's not the way the league was back in the day. Yeah, 53 points tonight, crazy. But it's not like back in the day where you can go and foul these guys hard and make them earn it.
5 threes.
Oh, he said 5 threes. I'm sorry. I'm cockeyed. I'm sorry. But you can't foul these guys hard and be like, oh, I'm gonna make him not shoot it now. No, it's like these guys can shoot all night because it's a shooters league now, bro.
Oh yeah.
It's a shooters league. Just like we talked to the NFL, how it's a passing league now. NBA is a shooting league. It's a
Yep,
shooters league.
exactly. He is 33. So if he was to play until he's 41 or however old Ray Allen played till,
Yeah.
um, dude, just think about how many more points he's going to get. He could probably even double it
Oh man.
if his shot is still good later in his late years in basketball, late years basically. But that's still a great achievement. 33, like I'm gonna say at the earliest, maybe 7, 8 years earlier. Like that's nuts.
I'm gonna go on record and tell you who's gonna break it right now.
Who?
LaMelo Ball.
Oh no, screw that. Nope,
LaMelo Ball's gonna break that record.
no,
You seen that boy play, Mike? Have you seen him play?
no.
LaMelo Ball, look, man, when his pops was talking all that smack, I wasn't a big fan. But watching him play in the league now, LaMelo Ball, he can ball, man. That boy's got game.
No, I'm not saying he can't play. I just don't think he'll beat that record.
Yeah. I don't know,
That's what
man.
I'm saying.
I tell you what, to answer Jason Peda, so they made an announcement today that Klay Thompson may be back in January. They're saying a January return for Klay Thompson.
Mm-hmm.
If he comes back and he's half as good as what he was, even just half as good, I think the Warriors can win the championship this year.
Yeah.
With Steph, with Draymond, with Clay. Wiggins is playing so much better with the Warriors. Andrew Wiggins is balling out with the Warriors. You got Andre Iguodala, who plays great defense.
Mm-hmm.
You got the center, Wiseman. If Clay comes back and he's half as good and half like healthy, man, I hate to say it, but watch out, NBA. I think they can go and beat the Nets. I think they can beat Milwaukee. They can beat the Lakers. Yeah, I think if they can keep that team together, I say he wins at least two more.
Yeah,
Two more rings.
I agree. I mean, because Clay was the other shooter, so like you couldn't just focus on
Yep.
Steph Curry. You had to focus on both. So yeah, it takes a lot of pressure off Steph. I mean, even though Steph is still shooting amazing shots, but it just makes it that much more easier for him.
Yeah, I agree. I agree.
So to get into some other news, I mean, and again, congrats to Steph Curry, and we'll see what more he can do.
Aisha, call me. I'm still single. I know I said it last week. I'm still single, Aisha Curry. You can call me anytime. Hit me up on my Instagram or my Twitter.
I'll just say, Aisha, I'd love to go eat at any of your restaurants. I know she's supposed to be like has a restaurant somewhere. I would love to go try it. That's all I wanted to say.
That's what I'm saying, Mike. You know what I mean?
But I love it.
Hello.
So now we're gonna go into a little bit of, I guess, want to say the eerie section here.
Oh man.
So of course we know this new Omicron. There's of course or Omicron. I think it's Cron. Um, is starting to now sweep around the United States, and the NFL is showing a lot of these COVID issues going on. So I think earlier in the week they had a initial 37 people pop up that tested positive for COVID.
Yep.
And now the article I have is from that time, so I do not know the exact number now, but I want to say it was like somewhere in the 40s. So right now the NFL has a COVID issue, at least in my eyes. What do you think?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely, it's got a COVID issue. I mean, when you've got this many players that are having to miss a game or you're having to reschedule games because too many players on one team are out due to COVID, that's a problem. My thing is what is it going to take for these guys to say, you know what, let me just go in and get vaccinated?
Well, I mean, I think they said even, well, no, actually, I don't remember because I was reading a bunch of different articles, so I forgot. Are a lot of these players unvaccinated that tested positive?
Yeah.
Okay.
A lot of them are unvaccinated. I mean, look at Amari Cooper, right?
Oh, unvaccinated.
Cooper,
You're right.
yeah,
Yep.
he was unvaccinated right after he got his past his 10 days, he was tested negative. He went and got his first series of shot. He said, all right, you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna get vaccinated. I guess it took him getting it to realize, you know what, this ain't no joke. Like, let me go get vaccinated.
And he never said what kind of symptoms or how bad he felt during it. but I'm pretty sure. I mean, because he was still having some issues even when he came back. He was still coughing, and I think they said there was only one thing he said, like he still couldn't taste completely. So, I mean, yeah, if it took you to get vaccinated, and if you probably would have done it before, symptoms wouldn't have been as bad. But still, a lot of these COVID cases are coming up. I don't know if it's Omicron. They haven't actually specified if it's Delta or Omicron. They haven't said that yet.
Yeah. I don't
But
know, man. It's an issue.
well, because then the Browns had like 4, 5, 6 people also had
Yep.
COVID. Both their quarterbacks had COVID, and then they decided to push the game to now Monday instead of Saturday.
See, that's a thing for me, though. That's a thing for me, man.
Mm-hmm.
If your guys aren't getting vaccinated, right, or
Mm-hmm.
they're not taking the proper protocol, why should we reward you by moving the game back? No,
You know what? And the Raiders
deal
said
with
that.
it.
They said, "Why are we getting penalized
Yep,
for them not taking care of their team?"
I agree.
And
I
I agree with
agree
them
with the
too.
Raiders.
I
Yep,
agree. So they are all vaccinated, almost 100%, if not 100%. They're all fine, and yet they have to move the date. So now, okay, let me ask this question: if they play Monday, are they going to have to play now either a Thursday or a Sunday game? I haven't looked at the schedule.
exactly.
You know that if they play a Thursday or a Saturday game, that sucks. And then I was reading that some of the Raiders were saying that, hey, okay, they have this issue. To make this fair, why don't they now play at our stadium? You know, we're all
Yeah,
clear, we're all good.
extra home game for the Raiders.
Yep. Oh, that's
I
right.
agree.
Yep. X-Base said it. Also, now Sean Payton, I did read that article as well. He now has COVID for the second time.
Twice.
Yeah. So I don't know when the first time was. I think it was probably when early on in the season. But yeah, now it's the second time he has COVID, and
Yep,
I didn't read if he was vaccinated or not. And if he's not, then why didn't you get vaccinated?
exactly. And the bigger picture, it's not even just about football. Your families. You're putting
Yep.
your families at risk,
Right.
and I get it. Look, man, I said this in the very beginning. I'm never gonna try to talk anybody into get vaccinated. That's not my job. I'm
Exactly.
not that guy. I'm not gonna tell you you got to. This is why. Look at this and look at that. But if it's your second time getting it now and you're not vaccinated, maybe it's time you should try something. Maybe you should get vaccinated, little homie.
Yep.
Come on, Champagne. I knew you were dumb as a box of rocks, but come on.
So he's fully vaccinated.
Oh,
Now,
he's
of
fully
course,
vaccinated.
so hopefully then it should go quickly, but depending on how he got it, it could be from family. But you know what? Yeah, because I don't know of any other Saints player that has COVID. So he must have gotten it from outside.
Yeah. Yep. He out there kicking it on what's the name of that street there in New Orleans?
Bourbon Street?
Bourbon Street. He out there kicking it on Bourbon Street, drinking grenades and stuff and getting
No,
COVID.
no, you're thinking of Urban Meyer. It wasn't on Bourbon Street, but still in a bar.
Uh-huh.
But
That old
talking
dummy
about
too.
COVID real quick, yeah. Okay, he's got it for the second time. You know, hope he does get better. But for all these teams that the players that are getting COVID, or even the coaches getting COVID, they're not vaccinated. Now, of course, it's still their body to do what they want,
Yeah.
but
Of
you're
course.
also hurting your team
Yep.
because you're absent. You know, or you're hurting your team because you're absent. You're not there, and then when you do come back, you're probably not going to be 100%. You know, your
Exactly.
body's going to be whatever it is because of COVID.
Yep. I
Uh,
agree.
so like I was upset when Amari Cooper got it. I actually didn't even know he wasn't vaccinated.
Yeah.
It's just like you should say we're a family, we're one, we're here to stick together, do the right thing, and yet that one thing was not the right thing.
Exactly.
But like still, but at the end, still his body. But you
Hey,
know,
it is not like the Sierra song. His body is not your body. It is not. It is the opposite. His body is his body.
exactly. So yeah, it does what he wants, but you know what you did to your team for 2 weeks because you didn't play.
Yep.
Just saying.
Exactly. Sit
Uh,
on that.
yeah,
You sit on that and you rotate.
but they're gonna have to do something because what's next? The stadiums are probably going to be affected, and the reason
Yep.
I say that is because
Tell them.
The Raptors are now going to have 50% capacity in their NBA stadium because of COVID. And that comes from the province of Ontario. Is it Ontario?
Yep, you said it right.
Okay. So they're now demanding their stadiums, which is going to be Raptors, the Maple Leafs, and Montreal.
Yep.
So two hockey teams, NBA, all of their stadiums have to go 50% capacity. I could see that happening with NFL stadiums and NBA stadiums, depending on how widespread the Omicron starts to spread.
Yeah, and Fancy's correct. It's the same with concerts.
Concerts too. Yep.
Look, man, I didn't think it would ever go this far, but yeah, our world has forever changed now
Yep.
because of COVID and the different variants. It's forever changed.
They keep popping up. Like you would think, okay, we're finally over the hump. Like Delta was there, but it wasn't as bad now anymore. And then all of a sudden, here comes this new one.
Oh, yeah. Look at what Fancy just said.
Uh-huh.
A concert he went to last week, they wouldn't let you in without a negative test within 24 hours.
Dang.
I mean, imagine that, right? Normally, when you go to a concert, you prepare by getting a fresh haircut.
Yeah.
Maybe a fresh outfit. Let me get something new to wear. No, now it's got to be, oh, let me go get my my COVID test real quick so I can get in this concert.
Uh-huh.
Right? So it's just like, I like those dance moves, though. Those
Thanks,
are sexy.
bro. I appreciate it.
Yeah. Sexy. I got some pretty sexy dance moves, too, you know?
Show me. No, I'm kidding. But yeah,
you saw them.
It is going to be weird because we're going to start seeing more of that, I think. COVID test, vaccine cards, of course, if they're not fake, which it's going to be hard to determine that instantly. Yeah, I think a lot of that stuff is going to change. I agree.
Yeah, it's a whole new world that we live in. It's a whole new world.
Yeah. Oh, I hit my cup over there. Oops, I gotta be careful.
That's my Disney song.
You know where it's from?
Aladdin.
Good shit. I like that. Fuck you,
You're
bro.
welcome. I'm not gonna lie, I pulled that out of my ass.
Oh, you did you? But here, guys, everybody, this is going to be the last topic of the night.
What is it?
What about this firing of Urban Meyer?
Oh man,
Do you think it's too soon? Do you think they didn't give him enough time too soon, or do you think they just did it because they didn't want to hear about him because of all the crap that went on about the issues that were going on?
It's about time. In the words of Fancy 08, it's about time. Urban Meyer didn't want to be there either, bro. He didn't want to be there anymore. They didn't want him there anymore. And the straw that broke the camel's back was the kicker that came out. I don't know if you saw that.
No, I didn't see that.
Yeah, so earlier in the week, former Jaguars kicker, I forget his name, but former Jaguars kicker came out and said during one of the games this season that he was on the field stretching before the game, and Urban Meyer walked up behind him, kicked him, and said, "Make your kicks today, dipshit."
What? Okay, I did not read that one.
Yes. It was all over. And then later that night, if not next morning, is when Urban Meyer was fired. So that last kind of story that came out was the straw that broke the camel's back. And to me, that's just Urban saying, what else do I got to do to get fired? Let me go hit a player. Let me go kick one. Like, come on, man. I mean, Urban can't get to college football fast enough. He wants to go back to where he's the man, and the NFL, it just wasn't the right fit for him. But it's not the first time we've seen this.
No, of course, no.
Right? Nick Saban didn't make it in the NFL, but he didn't act like an idiot either.
True.
You know, he didn't act like an idiot. Who else? Pete Carroll. The first time he was in the NFL, it didn't work out for him. He went back to college, went back to USC, and then he came back and had success, right? So these college these college coaches, they don't always have the most success, but Urban Meyer, I think, he was the man at whatever college he went to, whether it was Utah where he started as a head coach, Florida, Ohio State. He's the man at all of those universities. Nobody's going to tell him otherwise. In the NFL, he was just another fish in the pond, man. And I don't think he could come to grips with that. And the one I feel bad for the most is Trevor Lawrence.
Oh, I know.
that kid has a bright future, and he got a dumbass coach to start off with.
Well, I don't feel bad for him anymore because now he's going to get a new quarterback. I mean, a new quarterback. Sorry, a new coach that's actually going to love the team and want the team to win. But this
We
also,
hope.
we hope, of course. But it also makes me wonder: did he do a lot of this crap in college and we didn't see it because they were able to hide it? Where
That's what I'm saying.
in the
Yep.
NFL, you don't hide anything. Whatever comes out, comes out.
That's what I'm saying. He was able to get away with shit like that in college because he was the man. In the NFL, no, that's not gonna happen.
Yep.
They'll replace your ass. They'll find another coach that won't act like an idiot.
Now, minus all the idiot stuff that happened, let's say he didn't do the idiot stuff and still got fired, I would say it's too soon. Like, hey, he's coming into a team that sucked already, and then he needs to build them out. And then, I got to give him at least 2-3 years.
It depends. A lot of the stories that were coming out of the organization is that he wasn't even really putting in the effort, like the game planning and all that kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So if you got a coach, regardless of the stupid stuff, right? Let's say he didn't do any stupid stuff.
Yeah.
But this coach isn't coming up with good game plans. He's not putting his team in the best situations to win. And he's not trying. Yeah, that would be the equivalent of telling your quarterback, hey, you're not preparing right. We're going to go to bench you. You're done. Right? They can't bench a head coach. All you can do is fire the head coach. So I don't think it was too soon. I really believe it was just a bad fit. I think the Jaguars got the biggest name they could find, which was him, Urban Meyer, and didn't think about, is this the right fit for us? And
Well, I wouldn't say it
as we can
wasn't
see,
the
it
right
wasn't.
fit because he had a lot of success in college. Now, of course, I'm not saying that translates to the NFL, of course.
Yeah.
But if he's not giving any effort, like you said, then there's no point in keeping you. Like, if you put the effort in and the team is just not winning, okay, we're building here. Okay, we get it, and we see that you're putting in the work. You're putting, our players are at least some of the players are doing well, but as a team, we're not doing well. Okay,
Yeah.
that's fine. But like you said, if he's not even putting in the work, he's not putting his team for a way of having a win or success. I mean, his quarterback is there out there struggling.
Yeah.
Like there's their plays are not working. Like I do agree. Even with all the antics, it was time for him to go. I think he should have been gone like a long time ago. But
Yeah. I mean, the real question now is, who are they going to hire to replace him?
well, here's the next question as well. On top of that, will any college team hire him after all this?
Yes.
Think so?
Yes.
Okay.
A college team will hire Urban Meyer. 100%. He's too good in college, too good of a reputation, too good at recruiting. He makes too much money for those universities for nobody to hire him.
Just sucks in the NFL.
Yeah, he just it's a different beast, man. In college, you have about 3 or 4 teams that have all the best players, right?
Mm-hmm.
In the NFL, these are all the best of the best players.
True.
Every team has the best players, they were drafted for a reason. And I think that was something that, and every coach is great, right? Even though some of them aren't as good as others, every head coach in the NFL is good at something, In college, you have your list of good coaches, maybe a handful, and then you can outsmart the rest of them with your game plan and your talent.
True.
Can't do that in the NFL. You got to actually be good.
Now, before we go, one last tiny question.
Oh, talk to me.
How long before we see his wife leave him?
Nah.
You don't think she leaves him?
Nah. No.
No?
No. Bye-bye.
hey, if there's no prenup, she can get half.
Yeah, no, she ain't leaving him.
I want half, Eddie.
Again, just like the universities are thinking, he makes too much money for her to say, I'm out of here.
I don't know. I guess we'll see in the next coming up months and see what he
So
he
what
does.
are we going? What are we going? Over under on 2 years?
I would give it. Yeah, I'll go under. I would even say within a year for me.
So you're going under a year. Oh, I'm sorry, under 2 years. I'm going over 2 years. I'm saying it doesn't happen. I guess we'll talk about this in
whenever it happens.
2 years.
Mark this down.
Yep.
I was under. He was over.
That's right. You were under.
Whatever.
That's right.
All right, everybody. That's going to be it for us tonight. We appreciate everyone being here. Remember, for the next 2 weeks, we are not going to be here for the holidays because next Friday is going to be Christmas Eve. We both spend time with our family. Then, of course, New Year's Eve is also on a Friday, which is the following Friday. And I also spend time, or we both spend time with our family there too, and a lot of times together. So yeah, we're gonna.
I'm with strippers.
So the next time we should be back is going to be January 7th. You said, yeah, 7th.
January 7th. I agree with you, Papa. Too many breaks. Let's get this shit together. Now play.
Hey, this is holiday time. Everybody spend time with their families. I mean, we'll probably do some little.
What if I don't like my family?
Well, then you can be on the podcast by yourself, and then
Bet.
you got it. You can do it.
Bet.
But we'll probably do some cool little quick like snippet videos. We'll put them on Twitter and YouTube and Instagram. Just to say, happy Christmas or happy holidays for people that do not celebrate all the holidays with us. But yeah, we'll go from there. But thank you guys very much. Enjoy y'all's Friday. Enjoy your weekend. Watch Spider-Man. Watch Matrix next week, either in theaters or HBO. I think it's the 22nd, which is Wednesday.
Max.
HBO Max. And yeah, enjoy your New Year's, enjoy your holidays, be safe, have fun, and we'll see you guys next year, January 7th.
Ooh, nasty. Let's go.
Got it? Got it.
I'm trying to see what that be like.
Thanks, guys. We'll see you guys later.